Okie dokie. This is the subject at the moment, code locks. Talking about depth gauges and things like that, and obviously using the old method, but you can't always, as the gaskets are not always fit for them, and they are very tight. Even if they have the gasket, if it's very tight, the tool is a very thin tool and you can break it and all sorts of stuff, or actually mark up all the door as well, trying it that way. So here's a really quick one. They're all pretty much made the same, these locks. This one is ASEC code locks, it's all working the same basically. What we're exploiting when we're doing the pressure on the button or the depth on the button technique is they have false gates on these buttons when only in two positions, obviously, because it's either on or it's off. So when it's in a false gate, you can apply pressure and see that it's in a false gate or not by turning this and pressing the button down. So fortunately, when you press one of these buttons down, it holds itself either in the correct position or in the wrong position, and that enables us to then test it while it's in that position. So what we do, this lock is locked up, is you start by just pressing all of the buttons in, X and Y as well, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0, 6, 7, 8, 9 obviously, and Z as well. We'll leave the C because that just clears it obviously. Now what we do is you apply pressure onto the handle, and then I use the back of my rule, and whilst turning on here, press it down, and I use the ruler to kind of see how far off the case it's standing. You can see here on the 1, it's very close, almost flush with the case. And then number 2, again, pretty much flush on the case almost. Those two are in the sequence. Here's number 3, this is not in the sequence. We got a big gap. Here's number 4, it's not in the sequence. We got a big gap. 5, again, not in the sequence, big gap. X, that is in the sequence. So Y is not in the sequence, and that gives us, fingers in the way, a big gap again. 6 up the top here, not in the sequence, you can't quite see, but there's a big gap. 7, almost flush, that's in the sequence. So already we've got 1, 2, X and 7, so we know the next number is to come. Not in the sequence, not in the sequence. Again, I'm sorry you can't see that, but you see the button, how far it's not going flush. And then 0 is in the sequence, it's gone right down. And Z is not in the sequence, it has not gone down. So clear everything off. We know we had 1, 2, X is in there as well, 7 was in there, and 0 was in there. Lock is open. A bit of a longer process, but you just need a ruler or something with a flat, hard, solid edge on it to press the button down with, and that'll, you know, shine a light on the other side if you want. You can see how much light comes through. Gives you the idea, same as a depth gauge really. Just a quick way with simple tools.